Okay, so captain's draft. So we have the pool up. Bans will be first. You get 3 minutes per team to make all of your picks and bans. So you've got to be fairly quick about it, unlike captain's mode where you get time for each. So silence a first ban. Interesting.
Yeah, that. I would have not banned him straight away.
So let's see, we've got some quite good supports. How are we looking on mids? Decent number of mids. It's actually not too bad a pool there. We've got a reasonable number of heroes for every position. Sometimes you can get really badly gimped. I guess we'll see after the bans, but
yeah, I know that Chris really recently liked playing Omni Knight, so they might try and
that's a good point. Actually, offlane Omni Knight can be really nasty if you're up against the right lane, because otherwise you can kind of get just zoned out.
Yep. Isn't Omni like the highest win rate in pubs or something?
Yeah, by a wide margin, because people just don't know how to deal with him.
Well, considering the Jammys is
fairly
pubs.
predictable.
So who else? Who do you think's actually gonna be banned out?
Makes profit makes sense. Maybe Huskar, because he's one of those nasty picks that you can just throw in at the end, completely screw over the other team. Although, actually, to be fair, he's pretty garbage since they nerfed his passive.
Oh,
yeah, Void. Yeah, Void's pretty strong right now.
Okay, so opening pick.
I suspect Ogre is going to be one of the first picks.
Yeah, Ogre's really strong this patch. I feel like
I
called it.
Oh, that's Chris. GG.
Well, they just need to.
Well, it's a flex pick, right? He can also go.
Just he could be a hard support, but I suspect typically Chris likes to play off lane, which is probably best for him because he needs some farm. Otherwise, he's a bit underwhelming.
Yeah.
The secret here is don't pick a bunch of melee heroes.
There aren't that many. Well, there's Sniper as a ranged carry, I suppose.
I mean, Razor's ranged. Huskar is, even though he's awful. TA technically, although it's quite short range. But yeah, there's not a lot of ranged carries.
Dragon Knight.
And they're going in with the double melee starter. So now, do you reckon that's going to be a mid Dragon Knight or a safe lane? I would imagine mid. I mean, let's not rule anything out here. It could be a support or offlane Dragon Knight. This is not, necessarily the pro meta that we're dealing with.
Yeah, and the thing is that...
an early Slark pick.
That Teddy, who's playing mid, doesn't really play Dragon Knight, so I would imagine... But Kian is also not really an offlane.
That was a very
quick line.
Yeah, that's probably to help deal with the Slark. Instant Hex is
Drain
always
good.
Well, it's instant Hex before he can get off Dark Pact. Anything that's got a cast time, has time to react and hit Dark Pact, so he just purges it off again. Like, Jakiro Stun, for example, is useless. Tusk Snowball is useless because all he has to do is hit Dark Pact at the right time and he'll basically purge it off immediately. But Hex is instant, so...
I am actually surprised that they went with Captain's Draft and not with All Pick.
Captain's Draft works because you get the bans.
Yeah.
And
it's not as try hard.
The versatility of the champion pools of the Jammys is not very high.
They've got a lot of disables, the Jammys.
Yeah,
and
the repel is going to be really important here. So getting the right repels off.
But they're going to have a really heavy push as well with the Dragon Form and wards.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if Omni Knight now goes support just for the amount of repels it will need.
Well, I mean, you could play an offlane Jakiro or even an offlane Slark actually, but I would guess the Slark will be probably safe lane.
Well, we'll see when whatever they pick next. I suppose. What would go with that? TA mid.
TA mid's a good option. So looking through, does not look like Top 6 plays Slark much, so I wouldn't expect that he's playing Slark. But then again, he does play a lot of TA, so I would not be surprised to see TA picked up for Cock 6.
If Pudge is picked, I will eat my hat.
Yeah, no, Pudge would be a terrible pick. Oh god, they are going all in on the nasty late game carries.
Yeah.
And there's the TA.
There we go.
So, if it's not
the sniper pick would be a good idea.
Yeah, the problem with sniper is he gets wrecked by Slark.
That's true, and by Chaos Knight as well.
But then, I mean, you could go Magnus. I mean, that would give you one.
I mean, I know that Andalek likes playing Magnus, but
I'm just
I mean,
thinking
obviously,
of.
it could be a safe lane DK, but
yeah,
mid DK even, and then
I just don't really see the late game for the Jammys.
no, well, they certainly don't have it at the moment. There isn't anyone they can really pick to have that late game.
Yeah.
Maybe the Sven, but Sven would probably not be great against the Omni Knight.
Yeah.
Also,
And even Slark
he'll get
is
kited
too...
by the Slark.
Yeah, and then
Huskar.
Jakiros. And...
I mean,
yeah,
also,
I wouldn't like picking a Huskar into an Omni Knight though.
Also, they haven't got any way to easily remove the TA refractions. I mean, the DK Dragon Form level 2, you get the damage. Is it level 2? No, level 1 you get damage over time, don't you? Which ticks a bit. But that's it at the moment. Oh, and that's a Razor. So mid-Razor, not too bad. It's quite good against the Slark because you can keep him static linked while he's ulting. Okay, so that's a safe lane Slark, unsurprisingly. Oh, and that's a Kryzn on the Chaos Knight. And we start with a pause, like all good pro Dota games.
Oh wow! Okay.
Yeah, GG.
So let's get our professional last hits and denies up.
Oh, I just love the zoom out you have when he spectates.
Okay, so let's have a quick look at the teams. So we've got Bloody Teddy on the Lion, Andalect on the Dragon Knight, Cian on the Tusk, Vopra on the Razor, who will be going mid, I suspect, and Ninjok / my nickname Suck on the Shadow Shaman. And for the Dukes, we have Zoe on the Jakiro, Robin on the Slark, Dan on the Omni Knight, Chris on the Chaos Knight, so that's just an off-lane Chaos Knight, and then obviously Cock6 on the Errant TA. Oh, and he's back in. Okay, I think I'm seeing you guys selecting heroes. Somebody keep switching between Tusk and Slark. Because I just keep jumping between Tusk and Slark for some reason. This is weird. Okay, yeah. In fact, I can't seem to be able to select any hero.
If I select Kian, is that Kian selected now?
Is that the dragon? No, it's Andalect. Yeah, well, Keen's Tusk, isn't he?
Yep.
Yeah, it is now, yes. Can you guys both just hit escape and not select anything?
Alright.
Yeah.
Nope, I can't pick any of the I can't select any of the heroes. So this will be fun. So, can one of you just try selecting the Chaos Knight?
Sure. Alright, so the 5-man invade bottom.
This is going to be messy. I don't know what's going on, but I'll have to deal with it. Yes, they straight into the
jungle.
jungle.
And Dragon Knight.
Oh,
Andre. Andalect is in trouble.
That's a
and he's run straight into them. He might be okay. No, he's not okay. He is definitely not. Oh!
That's...
Nope.
Yeah,
and down he goes. And the pull cam's blocked. Top as well though.
That's a good ward. Yeah.
Okay, so it looks like... Oh, they've got the top rune at least. Chris got the bottom rune on the Chaos Knight. So it looks like it's going to be a Slark Omni dual lane top against the Tusk. And it's going to be a Jakiro Chaos Knight lane bottom against a tri-lane Dragon Knight, Shadow Shaman and Lion. That's going to be a really nasty lane. There's a hell of a lot of disables in this lane. Oh, and they're going straight
and they're going all in again.
Oh, get the X off. Very nice stun from Bloody Teddy. Okay, that could have ended very badly for the Jammys. Okay, so how are we looking into
Oh, he got pinged out already though. They're gonna go on him.
Cian's getting chased.
Probably, right.
Okay.
Okay.
Cian's not having a good time in that top lane.
Nice.
He's going to be zoned out so hard by the Omni Knight. Who? Can somebody tell me what items the Omni Knight's got? Has he got an Orb of Venom?
No, he's just boots and tangos. But he has boots advantage, so you know he can just run at Kian and just keep hitting him.
Yeah, that is going to be the problem. How are we looking mid at the
Yeah, I
moment?
mean Kian's already
So,
only one tango left,
stealing a
so
lot of damage from Cox6, but
He's got bottle.
yeah, it's not that much that he can do at the moment. He's got a mango on the. No, he hasn't. I can't see what he's got. Let's do that. Then I can see the items. Fantastic. That would be sensible of me. Okay, so Vop's just got a couple of fairy fires, some shared tangos, and a ring of protection. Oh, it's all picking off the top. They're going on Cian. He might be dead here.
Oh no,
Oh,
that's
no.
going to be a dead
Oh,
slug.
no.
Oh, but the
Slark's
nice
dodged
direct.
Redirect the aggro. Oh, very nice stun.
Oh, nicely
Oh, but
done,
he's gone the
Kian.
wrong way.
Oh.
If he'd gone on the Omni, that would have been a dead Omni Knight. Oh,
He's a dead
it was
Omni
a
Knight.
anyway. Okay, so that was
Nicely done.
Oh, Zoe's gone very deep there. And top rune secured for the TA. Picks up an
Bounty
illusion.
bottom. No one's getting it.
And they've the Jammys have successfully dewarded the pull camp. Good job there. They've managed to do it without blocking their own camp as well.
Well, that's the thing about 6.86 with the jungle change is that you have 2 pool camps down bottom.
Well, and also they've shrunk the box for the small camp, so it's easier to deward it now without blocking it yourself like an idiot, like I usually do.
Alright, so they've got double Orb of Venom top lane now, so if Kian stays far up, he's going to be in a lot of trouble.
So
yeah,
I just realised I completely balls the sorting on that. That's better. So TA and Slark are leading the last hits by a reasonable margin. DK's not doing too badly actually. He's 8 for 1. Razor's 6 for 3, so he's way behind the TA. But you kind of expect that to an extent. Like Razor can do a lot of bullying against the TA, but he's not really going to be able to outlast hit Cox6 because he is very good with the TA.
Yeah, Omni's gone for an early level in DGN. So DGN with the Orb of Venoms, all the slow.
If they all have to do is just run in and Cian's dead, I think. I mean, he's trying his best to get some XP here. But, I mean, look at him. He's reduced to, what, 269 movement speed? And the Omni's 350. Oh, he's a brave man fighting the Omni Knight. He's
he should not be chasing him. Yeah.
Meanwhile, bottom, there just seems to be a lot of zoning out going on here. So the supports and the Jammys are farming that pull camp. And they've got the pull on the... Oh, but I don't think they're going to be able to get this kill. Oh, maybe.
That's Shaman.
Oh, they split out a dead Shadow Shaman.
Oh,
no,
and the
Chris hits a
Fairy
creep.
Fire. Oh, nice.
Chris hits a creep by mistake instead of the Shadow Shaman, but he's dead. The Shadow Shaman is dead. Will this cost Chris's life? No, he's got boots and he'll get away.
Some very nice Fairy Fire use there.
Yeah, it is the item du jour.
Andy's really not getting any farm Andalets at all.
No, they're contesting him and really quite hard.
He's only got a soaring. That's not great.
Chris is heading mid. He's got an invis rune, that's why. Although he has no mana or HP, so I'm not really sure what he's going to do with this. He's got enough now for a reality rift, so he could pull in Vop, but instead he just seems to be heading back to base. I think he's realised he's not going to be able to get a kill, so and seriously risks getting himself killed in the process.
Jeez, Morty, they're going after Tiger's bottom tower.
Oh, the Shadow Shaman has TP top and is just hiding in the trees at the moment, presumably waiting to see if he can do something. Okay, so Slark's now got treads. This is not looking too great. We've already got a 1,500 gold lead for the Hot Dukes. Oh, and Cox6 is diving up onto the tower into the mid, but he's not able to get the kill. No, they're going a bit more aggressive now in this off lane with It's in a Ninja Ox.
I suppose they're not doing amazingly well bottom, so...
No. Well, it's a very difficult lane to get much. Chaos Knight's very tanky. Okay, so...
They've just pinged out the ward, yeah.
Yeah. And... The bounty
Yeah, they know there's warded bottom.
But the TA is going to get that.
Oh, that
dear.
is...
That's not a good time to run down there. I have a horrible feeling this might be a dead Shadow Shaman. No, that's a... Oh, well, Tusk's coming in, but it's going to be too late. I think. Yep, that's a dead Shadow Shaman. But he has trapped, but he's got no mana, and he's not level 6 yet, so he hasn't got Aura's Punch. Fox rotated in, but Static Link got broken immediately. He's popped his ult, but refractions are still up. Yeah, this could go horribly wrong. Then he's back out.
Yeah, that was not the best fight in the world for whatever they're called, Jammys. Jam.
So
yeah, Shadow Shaman is also quite underleveled, of course. I mean, that rotation really took him out of the game for quite a bit, and his XP is quite far behind.
Okay, so the Omni Knight's now rotating down towards mid. He's just hiding himself behind the tree line.
What was the result of the last Dukes versus CNC?
They embarrassingly ran over the Jammys after the Dukes attempted to give them the advantage by all randoming, and then discovering that actually they got a really good team composition, and they then tried to further gimp themselves by all going Dagons, and they still walked all over them. So it was a little bit awkward.
In fairness, at that point, the Jammys had not played very much.
No, I think they played about 50 hours of Dota each. Oh, I missed a kill bottom because I'm that good. So that's a kill by the Jakir on the Lion. And Andalex just backing off. I wish I knew why the selection thing's all weird. It must be something to do with one of you two, but I don't know what it is.
Who do you see at the moment?
It keeps flicking between TA and Shadow Shaman.
So it's T at the moment, is it?
Now, yeah, Shadow Shaman and TA just keeps flicking back and forth between them.
Okay.
Oh, they're diving top tower. Got TP rotation from Andalect, but he hasn't really got much mana, he can't really do much. Oh, maybe he can. They've got the... oh, they could have done a little bit of a better job with stacking their stuns, but nonetheless, that's a pick-up on the Slark. It's an important kill.
Nicely done.
And the Omni's taking a lot of damage, but he's going to survive. Meanwhile, mid, TA's going in on Razor, but not going to get the kill.
It's DD top rune.
However,
so...
Chris is rotating around behind on the Chaos Knight.
Oh, that is going to be
a stun. No, he's backing out.
But of course he got chased away.
Heroes come in as well. Oh, this is kind of a bit awkward. Jammys are all running away, but they've got so many disables.
And
that TA is going to pick up a DD top.
Okay, now somebody's selecting an Observer Ward.
So that TA is going to hurt a lot.
Oh, and she's wrapping around by the Ancients as well. I think they've seen it because somebody was just pinging it out. Yeah, they had an Observer Ward.
Yeah, she walked over Walker.
They know that she's coming around, but... Oh dear. No, Vopra, run the other way. Run the other way. Smart man. Top Dukes. And...
That is a bit of an ambitious...
Yeah, they haven't got any detection. But... breaks the meld. Oh, this could be a kill, but they still haven't got the refractions down. Okay, finally get the refractions down, but... with all those disables... But they've got no oh, doesn't matter. They have no detection, but they've got enough untargeted spells to finally bring down TA. But that was a...
And they built themselves a nice little tree there.
Yeah, I mean, that was a 5-man rotation to kill the TA. Meanwhile, Slark is just free farming. I mean, he hasn't actually got any other items. I wonder if he's going Midas.
He's only got 700 gold.
Yeah, but I would have expected him, like, I suppose he could be going Shadow Blade as the first item. It's very powerful against teams that don't get detection.
Which is Jam.
Well, to be fair, having played with Ninja Ox a fair bit, he's quite good at buying wards and buying detection.
Yeah, I mean,
he's
a lot
like...
of it comes down to money. They don't have a lot at the moment, so...
Shaman does have dust.
Excellent. Thank you. But that's all he's got. He literally has brown boots,
dust and boots.
And dust.
Yeah.
Right, so mid... TA's just been completely free farming. He's now 45 and 6.
I think
Problem
going
is, as we discussed during the draft, the Dukes do have the better late game lineup. So the Jammys, it's all kicking off bottom, really need to make the most of their early game and
Sluts can
push.
bot.
But this is not looking good. They're backing off again. They keep throwing out the disables, but they're not doing it in a very coordinated fashion, and that's take down the Dragon Knight, which they could really have done without. And I think they're going to lose the Shadow Shaman as well. Maybe not. He might. No, the Slark's come around behind. That's a dead Shadow Shaman, and
That's
looks
a
like
dead
Dragon
Oh,
as well.
and
Yeah. 3 for nothing
that is a
exchange.
lot of money for the Slark.
Yeah. And unfortunately, and with the Jakiro, they can push this bottom tower pretty hard if they want to.
It might notice
Meanwhile,
just...
mid, Scene's trying to deny the tower. He successfully denies the mid tower. But no, it's not going to be costly. He's going to get away. Oh, he's going in. This is brave.
Ambitious.
Yeah. Like, that did nothing because of the refractions. And he's running away. Slark's rotated in mid. Looks like the Chaos Knight and the Omni are trying to take the bottom tower, but they're not pushing it very hard. Okay, so that's a Shadow Blade on Slark then. He's going for. He's got the Claymore.
If you just take a look at the XP and the gold graphs, that last team fight really spun around the XP lead as well. I mean, the Hot Dukes are 5,000 gold up now.
Yeah, it
So
might be slightly
at 12
more.
minutes, that's quite a lot.
I mean, I've seen worse.
So yeah,
Still.
yeah.
Oh,
I mean, especially given the late game team composition that the Hot Dukes have, this is troubling.
Slark's still just free farming. Top.
yeah. Well, like I said, part of their problem is they
Slark's
really.
keeping bot.
Oh, that's it. Oh, he's still alive. How is he still alive? How on earth did he stay alive through that and get the kill? That was amazing. Oh, and they Lion fingers the Chikiro and he is down. That actually turned out to be a really good trade for the Jammys. That was a 3 for 1. You got the TA, the Chikiro, and the Omni just for losing the Tusk. That was all the disables. Like, they were desperately trying to kill him off. Only one hit would have done it, but they were just hexed and stunned for what must have been 3 or 4 seconds.
And that swung the gold and XP by a decent amount.
Yeah, that's basically put them back to where they were, and again, it's still ticking up, so we might see it go further. They need to make the most of this Dragon form and really push this tower. Razor should probably... Oh, his ult's down. Okay, you can't pop it. I was going to say the Razor ult would be handy here, but just to clear the creeps.
Chikiro, of course, and they should back off now.
Yeah, they need to get
everyone's
out.
back
Oh
off.
dear, no, this is very greedy from the Jammies, and I think it might cost them. That's the Chaos Knight ulti popped. And Elect is very stuck. And I think he's very dead. Yeah, that's a very dead Dragon Knight. And it could be more. They're chasing, and they've got all the slow with Degen Aura. Rocket's trying to TP out, but it won't be quick enough. Ninjox does get away with the TP, and I think Bloody Teddy will get away. That's the repel there. TA does not yet have a blink. In fact, doesn't have anything yet. That's a surprise. I'm assuming she's saving for the blink.
Yeah, she's 2,000 gold up, so I mean, after this tower, she probably will get her blink very soon. Yeah, 50 gold off blink, so...
Yeah, anything they gained, Jammy gained from that last team fight just been nullified.
They stayed too long. They should have started running as soon as the TPs came in. And there's the blink on TA.
Yeah, so now that the blink is there, that is probably really going to snowball her.
I mean, that's Lion and Shadow Shaman can be very nearly one shot with a blink meld strike. I mean, looking at levels, Shadow Shaman's still in level 5. Lion is level 7 actually. He's been getting surprisingly good levels. And that's an Invis rune they're able to pick up there on the Chaos Knight. Meanwhile, of course, while this is going on, Slark is just free farming in the top lane.
Yeah, he's got his Claymore, so
Yeah,
he's just getting the rest of his money for his Shadow Blades.
Gold, so he's not that far off the Shadow Amulet. TA is once again wrapping around by the Ancients, and the Chaos Knight's Invis. This is a dead Vopper, I think. Yeah, this is a very dead Vopper. And Lex needs to make the most of it, get away.
That's a brave TP from Kian.
Oh, the Jakiro has run into the line and the Shadow Shaman. I think this is a very dead Jakiro. not a great trade, but a trade nonetheless. And when you're behind, you kind of got to take what you can get. Just the fact they're getting kills still, and they've not been shut down completely is important, because it means they can get levels, they're getting some gold income. It's not one of those horrible stomps.
That kill means that Shaman's finally got level 6 in his Serpent Wards.
The problem I think they'll find is that as it stands, the Dukes can't kill the Serpent Wards that quickly, so they need to make the most of them early. They haven't got a lot of fast strike clickers, and most of them are melee, which means they're going to struggle to kill the wards without taking a lot of damage themselves. Okay, that's the full Shadow Blade on Slark. Got to look for him making the most of this. Question is, if he's smart, he'll be able to do this without having revealed that he's got it. Yep, here we go. He's going on the Dragon Knight. Oh no, he's changed mind. Oh dear, this is a very dead Shadow Shaman. A very, very dead Shadow Shaman because Andalex just TP'd out.
It wanted nothing to do with that.
Well, he's all kicking off.
Oh, and Kian is also dead.
That's 2 killing sprees.
Yeah, the Hot Dukes have got some really good wards with this one here and this one here, and they can see immediately if anyone is wandering up around this area of the jungle. I mean, the Jammys have got this ward here that gives them some vision, but it's not really enough.
Yeah, and
they have a lot of good catch as well.
Oh, and that's the Omni ulti. Oh, this is horrible for the Jammys. There's just nothing they can do. Oh, a lovely stun there.
Oh, that was very nicely done.
Will it be enough? Oh, he's so... Keen's desperately trying to get Chris. Oh, but the tower will pick him off. Okay, now he's just got to see if he can get away without... Lovely shard block. Ward drop. Oh, that's fantastic. And the repel will do absolutely nothing. But the... Oh, that was amazing. Oh, dust.
And the nice dust.
That was some fantastic
And this is why we should always carry dust. Nice to stable.
Oh no, shard's too short. But still, a good attempt. That was a... I mean, okay, it was a 3-for-2 trade. But they got the Chaos Knight and the TA. It could have been a lot worse for them. My real concern is that the Slark is still just free farming. It looks like he's going to try and take the top T1 now.
Yeah, he's already got 12k gold since buying his ward.
I'm going to try and get in and deny it. It might be there just in time. No, he's just completely ignored the deny and right-click some creeps. That was strange. See, this isn't good with Andalex and Opera sharing a lane farming. It's a lot of XP and gold that they're potentially losing by being together in the mid. So meanwhile, we've got a courier with something that's just gone to the Slark. To the Omni Knight, sorry.
Yeah, he was just getting parts of his mech.
Yes, and that's nearly an
so he just got the headdress.
That is an equal lens finished on the Jakiro as well. Just needs to be bought out in the courier. So that's really scary on Jakiro because of the extra range it gives you for Ice Path and Chill Breath, as well as Liquid Fire. But
Macropire.
Yes, it was Macropire.
Although he hasn't leveled that yet.
No, and Macropire is often a bit underwhelming. I mean, it's actually quite good here because they've got a lot of slows and disables that they just keep the Jammies in one place, but I generally find it to be a bit near. Okay, looks like they're making a strong push on this top T2 now. So, what do you think the Jammies can actually do to get back into this? Because right now, they are all their T1's down. I mean, that's a very, very pessimistic view.
I mean, it is of course possible that the Dukes will become a little bit over-ambitious. I mean, we've seen this a couple of times where they maybe taken trades, but...
As we say it, they just get caught in a choke point and that's turned them down before they can even do anything.
Yeah.
That was not the time to go and ward. That's 3 down for literally nothing.
And of course, someone is, Slark is just being the lookout.
Yeah, that is of course one of the big things is Slark is a lovely D ward.
I mean, he's just trying to help out his supports.
Yeah, that's a dead tower.
Yeah, well, I mean, with TA and the Chaos
Yeah.
Knight, especially... Actually, I don't know, does Chaos Knight's passive give you armor reduction on buildings?
I actually do not know.
That's a good question. To the Dota wiki.
Because I know it does on creeps, obviously. And so I think it functions very similar to a Desolator, but I don't know if it affects
Oh,
buildings.
Andalek is being caught out.
Yeah.
He is very
Yeah,
dead.
no vision out there. This is the problem. The map is basically dark for the Jammys. Let's see if I can remember which one it is. Nope. Is it F2? There we go. So that's the vision for the Dukes and the Jammys. I mean, apart from that one ward in the jungle and a little bit of vision up by the Ancients where they've got a ward that for some reason is the wrong colour on my minimap.
Yeah, same for me.
They basically are blind. F1. There we go. Forgot what button it was to go back to everyone's fog of war. Okay, so
And then the only
Have so much vision, it's stupid.
yeah, well, I mean, you know, wards win games. There's no question about it. Yeah, that's 2 or 3 times now that the Jammys have been picked off because they've wandered into an area that's dark, and the whole of the Dukes have been waiting for them. And the Dukes are just 5-manning now.
Yeah.
Because
And also, you know, if you look at Jakiro, I mean, they always carry a sentry. They've been de-warding really aggressively as well. So, you know, I mean, the early wards here and here.
yeah, well, I mean, not to take anything away from the Jammys, but you know, if you ward the typical ward places, it's very easy to de-ward it because you know exactly where they're going to be. Okay, I'm not quite sure. what's
Okay,
going on here.
Kryz is a little deep.
Yeah, Kryz has gone in. TA appears to be stuck on the hill.
Couldn't do much about Radiant's bottom tower, could ya?
That was a strange engagement.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Alright, smoke.
So I assume they're going for Roche now.
Which, given the vision situation, wasn't
Well, I
really
mean-
necessary, but
Well,
might
yeah,
as well.
but I mean, let's be honest. Until a few moments ago, there was a ward right there. Although I
Yeah.
think they probably would have smoked just under it. Not that it matters because the Jammys can't realistically contest this. I mean, what do? They go in and they basically die.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
So, who do you reckon is going to take the Aegis? I would guess probably Slark. No, it's going to the TA. Okay, well, that shows how much I know. Nobody said I was a professional. And Slark's going out scouting. Again, looking for any vision, presumably, but there just isn't any. Again, the map's just completely dark for the Jammys right now. I have no idea where
Jammys
it
are
is.
just... Yeah, Jammys are just waiting for the push.
Which is, I mean, they've got fairly good high ground defense, but the problem is if they have to do something like use the Shadow Shaman Ward defensively, then even if they win the team fight and they get a 5-man wipe, what do they then do? I mean, they can Dragon form and try and push some towers, but they really need those wards to push down the towers quickly. And so far, they haven't got a single tower. So, okay, the Dukes are just going to wrap round towards bottom. So, yeah, they've nearly got the bottom T1, and mid and top are about halfway, but, yeah, it's a nearly 20,000 gold advantage for the Dukes.
Yeah, they're not coming back.
Which reminds me, I should probably have switched that to net worth a while ago. More professionalism. So, yeah, the only member of the Jammys that's got a net worth higher than any of the Dukes is Vopper on the Razor. And he's still 3,000 gold behind the TA.
That's a lot.
It really is. I mean, bear in mind, we're only at 25 minutes, and the Duke's pushing high ground. Oh, that's an uphill miss for Jakiro. Kian is being really brave going in on that, but he gets the kill on the Jakiro. It does cost him his own life, however, and the Omni ulti. I mean, there's just nothing they can do when Omni ulti.
Buyback from Kian.
Like, you drop the wards, but they're physical damage. They don't do anything. And even if they did, well, the Dukes have just dived into the T4s. And, yeah, it's buyback from the Shadow Shaman. Oh, and
Oh,
he will get
Kian.
it. Oh, it does get the kill on Chris, but it's It's another death.
Oh, so just lost their courier.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, that's the least of their problems. I mean, they just...
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, and the GG is called. That's it.
That is.
They've realised that. I mean, let's be honest. When you're nearly getting fountain dived at 26 minutes, it's not a lot you can do. I mean, at the end, that was a 20,000 plus gold lead. That last fight, I mean, was a 2,500 gold swing, and the dupes were way ahead at that point. So it just shows you how much damage they did.
Yeah.
And I mean, the Jammys didn't do badly, but they got picked off quite a lot. And as we said, the vision game just wasn't there for them.